What's going on, guys? Shway back here on the channel, and today we're going to talk about Diablo 2 Resurrected and the Diablo clone. I've seen a lot of messages go around about what happens when Diablo clone spawns in Diablo 2 Resurrected, where to go, where to find them. So today's video, we're going to talk about where to go, what to do, when you find out the Diablo clone is actually popping. We are actually about 4 minutes away from DClone popping on North American servers. So this is a great opportunity for us to kind of get in here and talk about what to do, where to find him, how to go about it, kind of the mechanics of it. If you haven't really faced Diablo clone yet, he can be pretty tough. He's a clone of Diablo. He drops the Analyst Small Charm, which we're in game right here. It's this charm right here that drops from Diablo clone. And after you take them out, it can roll these stats +1 all skills, anywhere from 10 to 20 to all attributes, 10 to 20 to all resistances, and then 5 to 10 to experience gained. It's actually a really good charm. It's level 70. Every character should have one. If you don't, you need to get your hands on one. We are about 2 to 3 minutes away from Diablo clone spawning in our game. This is North American servers. Now, this is a brand new game that I have created. I have not even left town yet. So basically, what you're going to be looking for is anytime that you're in a game and you want to know about Diablo clone status, how it is for Diablo 2 Resurrected is they have changed it from back in the day on classic Diablo 2 LOD, where you had the Stones of Jordan sold to merchants message pop up. Now it just gives you a random message. If you're in any game, you can type /Uber Diablo, and it will give you the current status, which is basically terror gazes upon sanctuary. Now there are 6 messages when it pertains to Diablo 2 DClone, and the first message is, of course, the terror gazes upon sanctuary. That will progress the more Stones of Jordan that are sold to merchants, and there are a total of 6 messages that will pop up in game. And that is what you're looking for when it comes to looking at the progress of DClone. Now, let's say that you're in a game and you're doing some magic find runs, and all of a sudden you start seeing these messages pop up. Any super unique monster, that is a monster that is located in the game and is in the exact same spot in every single game that is created. A couple of examples would be inside the Den of Evil in that cave. Corpsemorn is the super unique monster that's in that. It's always going to be in that cave no matter what. Rackanishu at the Cairn Stones in Stony Field. That's another monster. That is a monster that is in every single game no matter what. And it's those types of monsters that will spawn DClone. Now the key is it has to be a monster that you have not come into contact with yet. A good way to kind of explain that to you is if right now, my plan is once Diablo clone spawns, a brand new game, completely unopened, I'm going to spawn him at the Cairn Stones at where Rackanishu is in Stony Field. That's typically what I do when I spawn DClone. Now, DClone hasn't walked yet. If I were to go to the Cairn Stones and I were to approach Rackanishu, then what's going to happen is it's basically going to mean that Diablo clone will not spawn at that point because I visited. It has to be the first time you encounter that super unique monster after DClone has spawned. So if you're in a game and you're magic finding and all of a sudden you see these messages pop up, think to yourself, where have you been? Those are the places that you do not want to go to. You want to go to the first super unique monster you come across. Me, I keep it simple. Anytime I see these messages pop up, now like I said, there's 6 messages that pop up. So really, once you see the first one, you've got a few minutes. So you can exit out of the game that you're in. You can create a brand new game on hell difficulty, and you'll have time to get yourself in a position to where you can actually spawn them. There's no question. You choose where to spawn them, and then you choose where to kill them. I see a lot of messages in trade chat, on Facebook groups and Discords. I see it all the time. People are in a game and they do not know where to find DClone. And a lot of it is because they'll be in an area and there's a super unique monster nearby, but they haven't approached it yet. So then what they do is they see these messages pop up, and then they go around, they try to find him, they can't find him, and they don't realize that he actually spawned in that place that they were, but they lose track of where they were, and they spend the whole game trying to find him. If you go to a super unique monster after Diablo clone has spawned and he's not there, it's because he's already been activated at a different super unique. You just got to figure out where you've been. And as you see right now, these messages are coming up. This is the second message. Terror approaches Sanctuary, so he's going to walk here in just a couple minutes. Again, this is a brand new game, completely brand new. I have my Lightning Sorceress here with Infinity. We're going to take him on at the Stony Field. This is what I do, and this will actually help you guys out a lot. When you see that first message pop up, you have time. If you want, you can exit the game you're currently in. The nice thing about Diablo 2 Resurrected, now the people who try to profit off Annies, they won't tell you this, but the nice thing about Diablo 2 Resurrected is that when you see these messages come up, and there's only 3 regions, there's North America, there's Asia, and there's Europe. Anytime you see these messages pop up, they pop up for every single game that is currently on that region. So right now, these messages popping up, any game on hell difficulty, you are seeing these messages. So you are free to eliminate all confusion. If you're in a game, you see these messages pop up, exit the game that you're in. You have time. I've been sitting here talking about this. You have time. Exit the game you're in, create a brand new clean game, and just wait in town. And once Diablo clone pops up, the very first super unique monster that you approach, that's where it's going to be located at. A lot of people like to spawn DClone in Act 5. We'll kind of go to Act 5. I'm not going to go there yet because I don't want to mess anything up. So my plan is I'm going to spawn them at the Cairn Stones in Stony Field. A lot of people like to spawn DClone at the Frigid Highlands in Act 5, where Eldritch is. That's a popular place right here at the Frigid Highlands. That's a popular place to spawn DClone. There's super unique monsters in the Cold Plains. There's super unique monsters in Stony Field. There's one at Darkwood at the Tree of Infernus, where you get the scrolls to go save Deckard Cain. There's a super unique there. Black Marsh, I believe, also has a super unique, like the Countess. You can spawn them at the Countess. You can spawn them at, I believe you can also spawn them. I don't think you can spawn them at Andariel, but there might be somebody in the Catacombs. There might not be. I don't think so. But you can spawn them anywhere. But to absolutely eliminate any confusion whatsoever, if you see these messages pop up in your game, again, you have time. If you're not sure of where you've been or what's going on, I always say I'm going to spawn them at this point. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll create a brand new game, and I'll get into the game. It'll be completely empty. I'll stay in town, and once it happens, once I see that final message pop up, Diablo has invaded Sanctuary, I go to the Stony Field, I go to the Cairn Stones where the Portal of Tristram is, and there he is 100% every single time. Now, again, if I'm in this game, and right now, if I were to go to Stony Field, and I were to approach Reckonishu, maybe to get myself prepared, it's not going to work. Once Diablo clone spawns, you go to the Cairn Stones. He's not gonna spawn as Diablo clone. It's gonna be Reckonishu. It's gonna be the first one that you approach for the very first time. So my recommendation to you guys is when you're playing, and you guys are playing Diablo 2, whether you're doing Cal runs, whether you're doing Bale runs, whatever it is you're doing, you see these messages pop up because they activate on every single game that is created on that region for hell difficulty. Stop what you're doing. Go create your own game. Wait in town. Brand new game. As soon as Diablo clone spawns, then you just go right to your place. You find your place. If you can kill them, then find your spot. Find your spot that works for you. I recommend do not spawn DClone at the Ancients where the 3 barbarians are, because this happens so many times and people don't realize it. Right? As you know, in order to progress onto Bale runs, you There it is. Diablo has invaded Sanctuary. There, hold on 1 second. There's the message right there. Diablo has invaded Sanctuary. So there's the message. So Diablo clone has spawned. So here in a second, we're gonna go and we're gonna take him on at the Cairn Stones with my lightning source. But as you know, in Act 5, in order to progress onto the Worldstone Keep, you have to take out those 3 barbarians. When you activate the fight, anytime you put a town portal up, it resets the fight. It's the same thing for the Diablo clone. I thought it was pretty cool one time that I would go to Act 5 and I would spawn the declone where the barbarians are. Well, guess what happened as soon as I threw a town portal to go get some new potions? The fight reset. You activate the barbarians again, guess what? It's 3 barbarians. Diablo clone is done. That's it. So I would highly, highly, highly recommend, if you see these messages pop up, stay away from the ancients. Stay away, stay away, stay away. You do not want to take a chance, because once you're in that area, you're stuck. The only way to exit that area is via town portal if you need to. So if you see these messages pop up, please, 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 completely avoid ancients. Take my advice. There was about probably 6 or 7 minutes in between the first message popping up and the last message popping up. You have time. Get out of the game you're in, whether it be a public game, whether it be a private game that you've been magic finding in. Get into a totally brand new game that you have created, you're in town, nothing's going on, so that when this message pops up, you can basically spawn him anywhere. So, we're going to take our lightning sorceress now. We're all potioned up. Now, I said we're going to spawn him at the Stony Field at the Cairn Stones. So, we're going to go right there. And we're going to go take him on. And we're going to look for the portal that opens up. I've already saved Deckard Cain, so the portal should be popping up. He should be right around here. There he is. So there we are. At the Cairn Stones. This is the first time I've been to this part. And there he is. So we're going to light him up. My fire resistance is currently negative 31%. So his fire definitely hurts. Mercenary dies, go back to town and just revive him. Keep on going about it. My lightning damage is about 35,000. I do have infinity, so I definitely need my mercenary alive for this. Because he is tough. He's got crazy resistances, but infinity is going to definitely help us out here. So I'm going to wait for that aura to activate. And just like that, mercenary goes down in a heap. Resurrect him. He's tough. A lot of people say that he's easy, and yeah, if they have the right class. But as a lightning sorceress, it can be very tough. So we're just gonna keep at it, and we're gonna see if we can take him out. Which I've taken him out before. Mercenary will just keep on dying, so just keep on going back to town and resurrecting him. And he's actually almost dead. My mercenary dies again. So we're going to go back here. We're going to repotion up.
The sisterhood welcomes you.
I'm back. Go back down, go repotion up. And just keep doing that. If you have like a smiter or a character that has a lot of crushing blow or deadly strike, then this will be a lot easier. It's very tough as a sorceress to be able to take him out. And there he goes. He's down. So there's that. It wasn't too bad. It could have gone a lot smoother, but, you know, for being a lightning sorceress, you know, it's not too bad. So we're going to see what... I'm going to go to my spare Annies. Put your Annie in your stash, and then you can go back to the portal. Pick up the new one. And let's go roll it and see what we got. And it's an 11-18-5. So it's not, it's definitely not the best. So we're going to add that to our stash of Annies. And then keep the one that we have. 16-19-8 is the one that I have. So there's an 11-18-5, 12-19-10, 12-12-10, 11, yeah, just, I don't have the best, you know, I don't have the best luck when it comes to Annie Charms. 19-10-8, but I definitely need more resistances at this point. So that's why I went with this. So, but there you have it, guys. I mean, that's basically it. You know, I do recommend that if you guys do need help, and you are in a game, you are in a server, you're in a game and you have DClone in your game and you just can't kill him, but you need help, there are ways to reach out. There are lots of streamers that stream just like I do, and you know, we'd be more than happy to come and help you out if you can get a hold of us. And a lot of streamers actually stream during DClone hunts like this. I just happened to be finishing up my stream and this actually happened, so you know, thankfully that I was able to actually make this video for you guys. But there's lots of Discord servers, there's lots of Facebook groups, there's lots of ways to reach out to people to look, you know, to ask for help, so that you can get some help in your game and take these guys out. Try to avoid announcing your game just randomly. A lot of streamers ask that you privately message them. A lot of people on Discord servers don't list your game publicly for people to just snipe in there and kill and take your Annie. Unfortunately, there are people that are like that. I myself am more than happy to help and reach out. So if I happen to be doing a live stream and you know, Diablo clone is popping, you know, feel free to reach out if you can see my stream. I'm always willing to help. There's a lot of people out there. There's Discord servers. Trioke, I think, is the name of the server that I'm on. It's hard to pronounce. But there's lots of trusted members on that Discord. But there's lots of Discords. There's lots of places to get help. So, but that's basically the gist of it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future content. I don't post a lot, but when I have opportunities like this, I will definitely do something and post to it. So definitely tune in for next time, you guys. Also, check out my live streams, twitch.tv/Shway84. I stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, sometimes on Sundays. So, guys, feel free to check it out. So thanks, you guys, for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one.